Now, there's also a technical side of it. For instance, let me use this line. I just wanna say I love you. Now, even with vibrato, it's still not quite emotional. Okay, so let me try to sing it with a little more emotion, with a little more soul. I just wanna say I love you. Let me sing it differently again. I just wanna say I love you. Hello everyone, Happy New Year. Now today let's talk about how to sing with a little more emotion. First and foremost, you need to understand that singing is just like talking. So when you're talking and you're talking emotionally, it sounds a little bit different from when you're talking normally. All right, just imagine someone crying or emotional, sad or something. When they're talking, you sure can tell. Okay, so think about singing the same way. When you sing with emotion, you sure can tell someone who's singing with emotion. And I think all singers should sing with emotion. In fact, there's a phrase that goes, all singers are actors, but not all actors are singers. So all singers have to become the message. All singers have to act the message. Yes, exactly. Isn't what you want the audience to, emotionally connect to your singing? Yes, I'm sure that's what every singer wants. Else, why are you singing? So the first thing and the most important thing in trying to sing emotionally is become the message. Is to act out the message. Okay, so you have to first of all know the lyrics of the song, understand the lyrics of the song, and become the message of the song. So you sing the song and your countenance, your facial expression, even your vocals is gonna show in your voice. If you are singing like someone who really understands the message, it's gonna show up in your voice. So become the message yourself. So sing it. While you're singing it, understand what you're singing. Now there's also a technical side of it. For instance, let me use this line. I just wanna say I love you. Now, even with vibrato, it's still not quite emotional. Okay, so let me try to sing it with a little more emotion, with a little more soul. I just wanna say I love you. Let me sing it differently again. I just wanna say I love you. Now I did a couple of different things. The first time I started with H. You tend to find singers do this a lot, especially with words that start with vowels. They add like a H to it, and that H is emotional. It's like a breath, singing with breath. Think about someone like crying. I just wanna say, did you hear it? Hi, instead of I. And that's what we mean by attack. What is the attack you're using? You can use glottal attack. There's no problem with that. Glottal attack is the normal way you'd pronounce it. Okay, I just want to say I. Okay, so there's that kind of forceful attack. I. And then the second one is the one I used. H. As a little bit of breath. Yes, adding breath to your singing is emotional. So that is the soft attack using the H. Okay, to soften the entry. Rather than the glottal attack, you go high. That's what you have in songs like I Believe I Can Fly. Yes, that's what you have, high. Listen to his song again. I'm sure you never heard it before, but now you're gonna notice it because I mentioned it. So that is the attack using the H. Okay, there's another one. The second time I sang the song, I used vocal fry. And you find this is so common with pop music, pop singers, and I'm sure you can try vocal fry. Let's do it together. Let's go again. So I add this in front of words that start with vowel. I just wanna say I love you. So these are the three ways to attack your lines, especially if they start with vowels. The first one, glottal attack. The second one with the H, and the third one with the vocal fry. And there's something else I did. I sang with dynamics. So instead of singing with one volume, that's gonna sound robotic. Yeah, it's gonna sound like no emotion, lifeless. Give it some life. So learn to make some of the words soft and some of the word a bit loud, okay? And that way you're gonna add emotion using dynamics. Another one is vocal flick. That's what I call it. I think that's what a couple of other coaches call it as well. So it's like your voice flicked. So let's listen to how it sounds. I just wanna, did you hear that? Wanna say I love you. There he goes again. Say I love you, say I love you. Now when you're using all these tools, make sure your foundation is good and strong. What do I mean foundation? The basic things you need to get right in the first place, like your pitch. Make sure your pitch is good, okay? So even though you understand the message and you're singing like someone who knows the message, you could be singing and it sounds like horrible because your pitch is all over the place. So make sure you get the foundation right. You sing in tune to make it really sound good. So if the foundation of a house is not strong, whatever you build on top is at the risk of collapsing when the storm comes, okay? So when your pitch is okay, and all those foundations, your posture, make sure you are straight and not, slouching like this. Make sure you're straight and you're not stretching like this, stretching the muscles or like this, okay? Make sure you're relaxed in your position, okay? And these are the foundations, some of the foundations. Your breath control is okay. Then you can build upon it. Then you can add all these things and it's gonna sound awesome. Okay, so I hope you learned something from this. Ask me any questions if you want to, and start singing songs with a little more emotion, okay? And that's how you penetrate the minds of your listeners, and that's what brings the tears. When some listeners, they listen to some songs, they feel emotional, they cry, or if it's a song about joy or victory or happiness, they are victorious, they feel victorious. That's how to penetrate the minds and the hearts of your listeners, by singing like someone who understands, and also considering the technical part of it, which I just mentioned, okay? That's why you see some singers, they react in a certain way when they listen to a song. If it's a song, a sad song, you see them, emotional as well, maybe tears coming down their eyes, maybe how you miss someone who's no longer there, and you're singing this song like someone who really, kind of lost someone. Yeah, you see the tears down their eyes, right? Or you're singing a song about joy and you're singing like someone who's joyful. They're gonna join you. It's like a current. It's like a vibration you carry around you. When you understand the message, you automatically ignite the vibration around you because your heart connects to the message. Not just your mouth singing it, but your heart connects to it. So remember this. Your mouth and your heart, the two have to be together. If one is missing, you're not gonna get that, vibration around you, that electrical current around you, that people kind of it draws people into your singing and cause them to react exactly the way you want them to. Okay, so that's it from me today. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't, okay? The subscribe button is right below this video, any video you watch, okay? And also, click the like button. Then there's a join button that's much better than the subscribe button. The join button is gonna make you a special member. You have a badge before your name, okay, a badge to your name to show that you're a special member of this channel, of this community, all right? And also not just that, you have access to, like perks and videos way ahead of time before they are released. All right, and also it's also a way to support this channel, okay? So that's it from me. Like I said, see you next time. Bye bye.